So -9. Anything around -9, you can't do a parry. Not too much, huh? Yo, Garby and Stunderpants, thanks. Thanks for all the birthday wishes, guys. I couldn't let the birthday end without showing my face a little bit. You know, you gotta show your face to your family, you know, your loved ones, and then you gotta show your face to Twitch, the Twitch fam. Love you guys. Really do. And watch these two pimps practice. That's not enough. Thanks for the sub, bro. Alright, so
happy birthday, Majin. Much success for the new year.
Need to see. Okay.
Happy birthday, People's Champ Majin.
Darn it. He doesn't even.
Happy birthday.
He doesn't even kind of see. Oh, okay. So 11 frames, since Leroy's 3+4 parries supposedly at frame 1, as soon as you hit the button, he's supposed to like parry lows. So if my down 2, which is 11 frames, hits a matter of it, that means you have to do something. Let me see. Let me make sure. Well, I'm gonna do the other alternative. I'm gonna go ahead and y'all have to excuse me, I'm a little slurred from this what can I call it? Juice. Drip in a cup. Alright, what is it? Just smash like a madman. Alright. Okay. Whoops.
Face with tears, joy grinning face.
Can't do it quick enough. Yo, thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. Thanks. Big fan. Wow, you guys are something else. Alright, so you have to have something 11 frames. I'm gonna try it just to make sure my controller set up. I'm gonna pick Leroy himself. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna pick a Law. He has an 11 frame Magic 4, so it's either 11 or 10. See, I'm trying to see what you're supposed to do against this, you know, quote unquote overpowered, broken, please Namco, please Harada, Michael Murray, please nerf this guy here, you know. I want to see what you can do against him. Alright. No, that's not it. He has a really good down back too. Darn it. Oh, so it is 11. You have to have an 11 frame to stop him from mashing any parry. So a Magic 4 will do. Jabs, of course, will do. So that's good to know.
Happy birthday.
Yo, GZE Gamer, thanks, bro. 20 months at tier 3. Thank you, my brother. I have to meet you someday, man. See the man behind the 20 months. Most definitely. So, if Leroy is not broken, he has to at least be top 5, right? I don't know about all that. I can neither confirm nor deny. Not at this point. I'm playing with a top 5 character right here with the yellow pants, you know. Wow, that was bad. Wait, that's the... Oh, I didn't even know he had that. So much damage. Can he still do that? I don't know. There it is. Oh yeah, but anyway, so what else? What else? Try to block. That's weird, the frames are wrong. He's -9. Why can't he cancel and block? Okay, I'm just hold back. So that should mean that it's a little bit more than -9. What are you guys' take on that? Yo, Chevy Flacco, happy birthday to you, man, from one December 16th birthday to the next. Hope you're enjoying this little slightly educational video here. Well, not video, but live stream. It'll be a video later on, but that's something else. Brandon, no, I'm actually not. I'm gonna be off for my birthday though, because you know, it's either go in and, you know, be miserable or stay here and enjoy yourself. So staying here is a pretty good option for many reasons. I can't say all the reasons, but yeah. We gotta learn about Leroy. Okay. Yo, Tyro Pyro, man, you gotta celebrate birthdays, bro. There's one day to celebrate. That should be it. Wet for life, and not hey YouTube. He can't block in Hermit. Yeah. Okay, so if he can't block, he can at least parry. Okay, that's... Well, it takes a long time before he can swing. Okay, so you need a does Law have a 12 frame? Okay, so you have to still have an 11 frame. Why he actually just counter hit it? I can never get that combo. No. Okay. Yeah. So everything needs to be 11 frames. So jabs are pretty much guaranteed if he goes into that. Let me see if any of his other moves, like while standing at 1-4, can be a little bit safer since they're a little bit better on frames. Okay. Okay, so while standing 1-4 is a lot better on frames. Just -6. What about down forward 1-4? Yeah, that's the same. So the only one that's punishable is the one that I guess should be with 1, 2, 4, since it's a real 10 frame punish. Okay, what about, what is this? It's that one. 4, 4, 4. No, not the extension. I don't know the extension. Okay, there it is. You can parry from Hermit. Stance has auto low parry. Wall bounce for free. Actually, his 4 1+2 is a stronger follow-up to his Hermit stance low parry. Definitely, because it hurts more. I think it's like 53 damage altogether, and you're gonna get a definite wall stick. You know, if the wall is anywhere near, because he, you know, slaps you up high. But anyways, so 1, 2, 4 is the go-to. Let's see. No, that's not. Oh, I forgot about that. That doesn't go to stance. This one does. Okay. Yeah, only -6. But what can you do about a throw? Can you do anything about a grab? Like, as far as evading it. Hold on. Whoops. No. So if you do a long range grab, what if he does yeah, that. He doesn't leave the ground. So it's like if he goes into Hermit, I guess the option select is to just go for a throwing and at least not have to deal with the pressure. At least if you block those safer moves. But if he does like 1, 2, 4, then you can jab for free as an actual punish. No, he actually can't. He can't duck out of Hermit stance. He can sidestep out of it. Of course, he can attack. He has that low there. Maybe that'll work. Hold on. Maybe that can be his select for the select. Let me see. Yeah, that'll work against long range throws, but not against the short ones. Yeah. Yo, Trunky, what's up, bro? Welcome, brother. Yeah. What's up, Dez? What's up, bro? But it looks like as far as like these moves here, down forward 1, 4, and while standing 1, 4, if you see those, you can pretty much go for a guaranteed throw setup, because he can't leave the ground with orbital. Let me try. Maybe I'm wrong. Does that even high crush? Well, we'll see. Well, low crush or whatever, it doesn't hop at all. Let me see here. No, it doesn't hop. It looks like it hops, but it doesn't. I guess we're gonna have to try the side step again. Okay. So you can sidestep the short range grabs. It depends. It looks like it depends on like what throw you use. Let me try it as fast as I can. Okay, so you can sidestep right. Yeah. Sometimes. But if you go for a long range grab, then the only thing he has to challenge you is the little low. Okay, okay. So for the most part, throwing seems to be the best option. Unless you know, are really confident about your mix-up. Because he does have more parries. You know, his one button from Hermit is a automatic parry. Parries everything, punches and kicks. Don't know about knees and elbows. I don't think it parries knees and elbows, but he's got back two to cover those as well. Let's go back to the great one. I don't remember which custom was the Drip Master. We'll just have to play it by ear. Say the beard is getting long, thanks. It's been the same length the entire time, man, the entire year. But I guess, you know, you guys don't see me so much, so I guess it changes. All right. What about our good old boy King? Darn it. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna try Giant Swing. Yeah, Giant Swing definitely 1+2. Wow, so King is just too big, I guess, because he can't get away from King's throws. That's pretty good for King mains. I guess that's not so good for everyone else. Oops, sorry guys. Armor King's Giant Swing. Yeah, I mean, Giant Swing, you know, so fast. 10 frames. And other grabs are 12 to 14, as you can see. Of course, everyone already knew that. Wow. Why does this throw here change frames? It's 15 at certain ranges. It's 13 up close. I always wonder why this throw was so funky. Yes, thank God for frame data. I thought I had a discovery though. I really did. Let me show you what I thought it was. I thought this string here could be fuzzy. But the only problem is he can delay it. And heck, I'm not even good enough at blocking it. Let me try. Yeah, there's like a slight frame or whatever to fuzzy it. Mainly because the kick is 18 frames and the mid is 21. So that's just 3 frames to do it. You have to be almost perfect. Almost. GVS, haha. Ha 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 ha. Yo, Beach thing. Thanks, bro. I'm turning up the best way I know how, Swanky G. In practice mode. with a little Kool-Aid to sip on. Not the clear, but the brown Kool-Aid. Alright, so what else was so busted about this guy? What else was so busted? Can you step that? No, you can't. Man, King could probably get this guy a good run for his money. You see that if he goes for down 3-2 and you step it, you're like at his back. Look at that. 63, 36. Really, really good damage. Seems like a lot of his stuff you can step left. But there's something that I did discover about Leroy that's pretty stupid about his down 1+2. Let me see if I can do it. If I can recreate. So of course it's 0. It's 0 on block. And it leaves you at crouch, obviously. So if you want to come up with an attack, it's most likely going to be like an 11 or 12. Of course his jab is going to be able to beat it out. However, you know, if you step Leroy to his weak side, then he's going to get more plus frames. Let me show you. Let me see if I can recreate it. You see that? It can still be stepped to the left, but if you block at the last minute, when you step, like side step block specialist, you guys know who you are. If you block it at the last minute, it's actually +1. That's crazy, right? Really, really crazy. You always want to be doing that too, Dank? Yeah. You definitely want to step left because, like I said, most of his moves are steppable to the left. Like down back 4. He has a guy like down back 4. Let me see if he gets a good combo on King. Nah, he doesn't. Does not. Yeah, that's what he gets. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, even like most of his lows, what he has to keep you in check are obviously his homing moves and Hell Sweep. And I think, you know, the Pimp Cane too. But I have to see. I saw the main man get blown up by it. Yeah, that's definitely homing. Let me see. So you have to double, triple sidestep to get around it. Oh wow, you can't even whiff punish it. Let me see if I can do something. Darn it. I was trying to go back the other direction. Oh boy. This is too much.
Happy birthday, Majin.
Just making sure nothing crazy happened. May as well give it the homing symbol. Yo, Trash King 209, thanks bro. Having a great birthday, man. Getting smacked by the Pimp Cane. Look at those shoes. Look at those. Yeah, may as well say
Happy
homie.
birthday, bro, ABC Quan.
Let me see. Oh, that's another good thing. You see that? Why does it high crush? I mean, he is kind of, let me see. Yeah, he is ducking when he does it first. As long as it doesn't mid crush, I'm okay. Look at that. I love that. Yeah, you can magic 4, but you know, that's the risk you take. You know, that's not, King doesn't have a really big hitbox on his magic 4 nor his back one. His like best hitbox as far as like mid counter hit launchers, you know, that are actually catchable, is definitely the push because of how fast it is. Like even his knee can be crushed by certain moves. And obviously, you know, Black Bomb is too slow. Way too slow. But anyways, all right, let's see. That is not what I wanted. That is such a cool mechanic that he actually like zooms in and all that. He says weak when he parries a really powerful attack. Yeah. I'm trying to do a push. Let me see. All right. Yeah, now for that you need to have 10 frames and that's it. If you block his homing kick and you don't want to get parried like in any way, you have to do a 10 frame. Let me see here. Nah, that was the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Distinguish between King's FF12 normal hit versus counter hit just by looking at it.
Yo, Ashwin, you have to look at the opponent's arms.
From one key players to another, happy birthday.
You have to really look at the arms. Yo, Xander Cruz, thanks. See, when he got the arm up, you know, blinded from the sunlight, kind of like I am looking at this key light here. Shout outs to El Gato. You have to look at the arms. But good thing, you know, even if you make a mistake, you're +7, so they're not gonna be able to do anything about your next move anyways, 9 times out of 10. Unless you like push them so far away, like a max distance push, then of course, you know, sometimes they can backdash out of your like forward 2. But other than that, no, you don't have to worry about it. But either way, just look at the arms, because there's like a pushback. There was another thing I thought Leroy had kind of weak, but I was mistaken. I thought he could get hop kicked after the push. But the only thing is, you know, you don't have enough time to get over there and get him. He's not a big body, but he stays relatively close. So that means shove definitely is gonna always guarantee a 1+2-3 or 1+2-1 against Leroy. I don't know what's up with his hurt boxes or why, you know, he's such a small character, but he stays so close after the counter hit push, so that's good. I think King might be a really good matchup for this character. Just off of the strength of, you know, what we know about Hermit's stance and the options he has, you know, when he blocks stuff or gets stuff blocked, he can't parry throws. No one can parry a throw except Anna, as far as I know. King doesn't have many bad matchups. You're asking the wrong person, Tranderson. You know how many bad matchups I think King has? I think that there's only one. And you can tell by how, you know, late my response is. I'm making this up on the fly. His one bad matchup is the King player himself. That's the only matchup. And what I mean by that is, you know, the King player not knowing everything there is to know. The King player not studying matchups, you know, not being ready. Having so many like execution errors or just leaving damage on the table. It's just so many things. It's just, you know, basic stuff, I would say. But I don't think there's a single character on this game that just destroys King, you know. It's just all up to the King player. The guy is so well equipped. Yeah, so I mean, Ling is, you know, troublesome for King, you know, based on how she gets her damage and like her evasive properties with AOP, Cali roll, you know, stuff like that. But patience kills. It really does. You're really patient and you don't swing at your, you know, first opportunity like against, you know, that character right there in the purple. You can make something happen because Leroy, you know, his parry is godlike. It's probably, you know, definitely top 3 as far as parries go in this game. I think that Jin is obviously number 1. He's got the best parry in the game still. And number 2 is, I would have to say, between Leroy and Geese. If Geese has 1 bar of meter, then hands down Geese. But what I'm talking about is like without meter. Geese or Leroy. Or it'll probably be still, I don't know, maybe Leroy. I don't know, because Geese, you know, his active frames of when he has his arm out, so many active frames to actually counter. Leroy, you know, it's more frames than Jin's parry, but not so many to, you know, where it's like Geese. No, I think he has like the same amount of time King maybe has. I don't know, maybe a few more frames, because King's punch parry and kick parry, they kind of stay out there longer than the average character's counters. He can only parry down 1, and Hermit, yeah, of course. But here, let me see. If you got a 10 frame, it's not gonna work. So far, I think we only got 2 moves where he can't like automatically parry something as fast as 10 frames. And that's 1, 2, 4. That's back 4. And I don't know what else, because I don't know all of his frames like that. I played with him for like a day and whooped a lot of fools online. I probably should. So if it's anything that's -8, that's what it is. If he has a move that's -8, he can't parry. So you guys probably should jot that down. But regardless, you know, throws can't be parried by him, so that's like a good option select. I just go against Leroy, forget it. What custom was that? Custom 1. This would be preset 3, I guess. Whatever, I don't even know what that is. Can Leroy be chickened? No. Oscar's parry is really good. Yeah, it is. I trash, but it can be chicken, so I'm like, you know, it's not all that. Hang on, guys, hang on. Try to see. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Totally not what I wanted. Yeah, it still says that Jibba. Yeah. Hang on. So he can parry after that. He should be able to parry after that too. I'm just trying to check my frames. Yeah, he can. But can he do the weak or whatever? Definitely. Okay, yeah, so that is the confirmation. 8. -8 is the ability to attack with at least 10 frames. -9, you can get 11. And so forth, you know. And so on or whatever. Yo, thanks. June the Goon, welcome. What does chicken mean? Chicken is when you parry the parry, yeah. Only certain characters. There used to be so many more characters where you can chicken their throws, well, their counters, but that has been significantly reduced. I don't know why, you know. Like, you know, Fang Wei and Dragunov, you can't chicken theirs, you can't chicken King. But you can chicken Asuka, Nina, and Anna, and Paul, yeah. Yep. No, there's no point in finishing that string. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of like, definitely like fighting Jin or Geese, except that, you know, with them, they have a few more frames start up with the parry. I know Jin does for sure, but he's only got a couple of moves, not really many at all. That's -18. I'm sure. Can you duck that? You have to be quick to launch punish that. So certain strings you can't just mash parry in between. At least those little jab strings. When am I gonna use dragging off? How are you controlling both characters? Just go to practice mode and right here CPU action 1. Click on that. Go to repeat action. Record. Once you hit record and hit it again, you're able to control your opponent until you until after you record, like actually record, you know. You hit the 2 buttons that's prompted on the bottom left side of the screen, you know, and record whatever. And now you can play it back. No, I don't, Chaos Breezy. That is not my stream schedule. No. This was like a an impromptu thing. I'm trying to look at like what is, because he doesn't have a lot of moves at all. Not many at all. But the few that he does have are godlike. Hold on, that's not what I wanted. -6, everything is good enough to, well, not that. So 1 2 1 and up 4 1 are not, you're not gonna really see that move a lot though. It is a good parry though. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? But it's a high, so it's safe. Didn't know that was high. Interesting. But that's the only mid that he has. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Much love, bro.
And you can't hit confirm. Okay. Okay. That's been a bit of misinformation about his 10 frame counter hit knockdown. You can't delay after the 1-1. You have to commit. You have to really commit. But you don't even have to do all that. You can just duck the 3rd hit. Because the 3rd hit, guys, but the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th hits, you can actually duck those. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, the part where you actually hit confirm is the part that's punishable a lot just by ducking. Because if you get hit by the 2nd hit, all the rest of it is guaranteed anyways. But if you get hit by the 1st hit and block the 2nd hit, you can duck. But yeah, not a lot of people know that. The knee into the punches, yeah, the knee into the punches jails. But you know, it's not natural, so that's like a blessing. That his mid into all this crap isn't, you know, natural. Because this 1+2 is really, really good. Just do it. You got plenty of time to hit confirm the last hit. And those are, you know, also highs. So I want to say they lose to sidestep left as well. No. Not what I want. Yeah, but he's gonna follow you. It's a little tracking. Well, never mind. I think it's range dependent. Let me see. No, it's not. I just didn't sidestep quick enough. Man, he has a lot of stuff that doesn't track sidestep left. That's something else. I'm dispelling myths. I mean, no, I haven't labbed Ganryu. I just use old knowledge against, you know, Ganryu because he's not a brand new character. You know, Ganryu is old school. Yo, Poke Top, what's up, bro? Yo, thanks for the raid. I'm in here trying to figure out for myself and show everyone else what you're supposed to do against this character. Obviously, you know, you're gonna need to exercise patience. Otherwise, you're just gonna get parried the same way you would get parried against Geese or Jin and then lose all your health, you know. Thankfully for Leroy, most of the time it's just 40 damage. That doesn't knock down. So that's good. You're not in a stupid vortex like if Jin knocks you down with 2-4 or something, then you have to wake up on whatever he decides to do. What are these highlighted redeemed messages? What is this stuff? Anyone know the answer to that? Yo, so Pokeshop, you think this guy here is #1 on Tekken 7? Better than everyone else? Where is the range? Where is the range? Now this here, now if 4 was a magic 4, I would have never made the tweet on Twitter. I promise I wouldn't have. Because that's like range out of this world. A good thing, you know. Oh, you guys could highlight messages. Okay. I've been away too long, man. So do I get any points for streaming, or is that only something people in the chat can do? What did Pokechop say? I didn't see. His lows are too good. I think that he has a lot of good lows, most definitely. But I think that also you can just like beat them all the same way. Just sidewalk left most of the time. He's got a couple that would still track. Obviously Hell Sweep, Hermit back 4, but I'm not completely sure about the rest. Yeah, that's linear. I don't even know why I tried that one. Yeah, that one tracks. How much damage is that? That's a really good low. Alright, what about down 2? I'm still getting hit. Doesn't track sidestep right though. Yeah, that was really good. At least they can all be stepped at least, wait a minute, one direction. That one looks like it tracks. That looks homing. Yeah, that's homing. -13. Yep, he has some pretty darn good lows. Let me see here. Wow, Leroy with his hurt boxes.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yo, thanks, sweet baby Lilo. Thank you. My timing is terrible. That's more negative than I thought. Wow, that hurts. How fast is that? 15? Oh, that's not too fast. I thought that was like another punish or something. But I know it's a good counter hit move. Yo, Soup Macho, thanks. They're gonna nerf the 4422. Alright, Poke Chop, you have a good one, man. Thanks for watching the best character in the game a little bit more. Have a good one. Sidestep 3 guaranteed. 4-4. You mean sidestep 4. But he gets 2-2 instead. I'll take 2-2. Mainly because of the plus frames. You know, +7. Nothing they can do really afterwards. How minus is 4 forward 2-2? You talking about his launch is just negative 13. Long range launcher. Now this is really good. Let me see. What is the tracking? Yeah, really good tracking, at least to his weak side. But so he's like a jack or something, except that it's actually punishable, if you know what I mean. Okay, cool. Yo, Muffin Man. I don't know, I always have to flash this thing to the camera, but yeah, I used a PS4 regular MAGMA red controller. The DS4 as they say. Yo, Pichu, what's up, girl? How's it going? I'm doing great, you know. Had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Wonderful. What's so OP about this Leroy? Well, most of them, you know, the community, most of the Tekken community, you know, they see things and run with it, you know. The main man has made a video. There was this guy named Landon on Twitter. He made like a whole page of stuff about this character. And, you know, a lot of those stuff that they said is correct, you know. You know, there are facts. He does have really, really, really good frames, you know. He has an orbital, fastest orbital in the game that recovers the fastest too. So, you see, it's only -3, meaning that if the opponent blocks it, then let me try and do something. Then they can actually move. See, if you try to do your fastest mid pretty much, he can move out the way. But also, you know, because it's -3, he can still turn. If you do anything slower than 13 frames after you block an orbital, then he can just mass jab. See, at 13 frames, if you do a down forward 1, we're gonna trade. But if I do something 14 frames, get hit. And that's the damage. That's the damage of his 10 frame counter hit, which is hit confirmable, like super hit confirmable. Only from the third part, you know. From the third part, you can hit confirm it. Not from the first 2 parts. So that's really good. 47 and a knockdown from a 10 frame counter hit. Right. Yeah, orbitals are, you know, orbitals have always been bad, but this guy has the king of orbitals. Now I don't know for certain if it gets around as much stuff as like a Josie or, you know, a Lars or Brian type orbital, but the damage he can get from it is just really, really good. Let me see if I can no. This is the right combo. Oh boy, what was I doing? That was another thing that's cheap about him. He gets damage out of this world. If I can do the darn combo. Yeah, there it is. So the thing is, his other orbital from Hermit Stance is actually neutral on block. You see that? Completely safe. It's both people's turn after it's blocked. But the other thing that's so good about it, you know, it's a launcher. No other move, at least to my knowledge, you know, that does that at the wall. Like the low wall slump and they hit you with it, they get a guaranteed stuff. I don't think any other move like that is a launcher on regular hit. Like Kazumi's flash stance heel drop, Katarina's dashing kick move that hits you on the ground. The stump from season 2 and 1, you know, is gone now with Katarina, but her new, you know, replacement for it doesn't do that. Who else has something like that? Can't really think, but I know for certain like Katarina and Kazumi, theirs don't, you know, launch on regular hit. So yeah, so that's just the tip of the iceberg, you know. Cause look at this. Okay, so grabs don't really count as moves like that. They're mainly the same thing, same for the 10 hit, but he has 69 moves. Subtract rage art and rage drive, which, you know, everyone on the game has that. 67 moves pretty much. So he doesn't have a lot of stuff, but the little stuff that he does have is really, really good. He doesn't have everything. Like there's some type of like trend going on in social media that he has like everybody's best moves and better, which is totally not true. You know, he doesn't. He only has a couple moves that are like the same, like the orbital, for example. No one's orbital is better. He does have that. In that regard, you know, the trends are true. 10 frame counter hits, no one has it better. You know, not Law, not Julia, not Lars. Lars got the season 3 buff to, you know, have a 10 frame knockdown. No one has the 47 damage, you know. That's godlike. Down 4-1, you know. There are other characters with like the same frames as his down 4-1, but definitely not the hitbox because it hits really, really low. See, not too many people can juggle you across the stage with down 4-1. Yeah, that's godlike. And of course, down 1+2. I don't even know what this move is. The range on it is crazy good. Look at the distance from the opponent. It still hits. Almost at 3. So at like 2.79 it hits. I'm trying to get to 2.80. I don't think I can. That's too tough. Yeah, so at 2.80 distance, you know, that's crazy. The move is broken. Counter hit launcher 0 on block. 17 frames. Almost hits grounded. It's really, really good. Like the range is ridiculous. Bounce launcher. So if they are going to change him, I'm sure they might touch that move, because there was a character in season 2 that had a quick, very far-reaching counter hit mid launcher, except his was a real homing attack. You know, who remembers Steve Fox's down forward too? Yeah. Even though it still does give a counter hit launch, you have to be, you know, on steroids or something to land that combo. It's so hard. Yo, thanks. Huh. Oh man, I almost got happy a teeth butt. I thought you were the real one until I saw the hash at the end, so yo, thanks anyways. Yo, back one is, it's a frame slower than Fang Ways, but it hurts more and it's safe. Fangs is negative. But what my gripe is that that's not Fang Wei's best move. I would definitely say it's one of his top 10 moves, definitely. Probably in the lower half, but you know, you're not gonna see that move too much with Leroy because he has a mid, not as much, you know, range as back one. See, back one doesn't have too much range at all. Back 1+2 it has even less range. You see that? But you know, it's a 12 frame mid. Up forward 2. His 2, 1 up forward 2. I don't know what you're talking about.
Happy birthday. Keep on pimp sweeping.
Yo, thanks, bro. Got someone buying the People's Champ merch? Say hello to the chat again, man. Gotta check your name. Yo, Hostile, thanks, bro. Yeah, if you guys are just now tuning in, I'm going over Leroy, you know. Someone asked why he was so strong. I think he's like a jack of all trades, so to speak. Doesn't have everything, you know, because he only has, you know, like throws. He only has regular throws, just a 1+2 break, and then you can break the other 2 grabs with 1 or 2. So his throw game is like whatever. And the Oki from his throws are, you know, whatever too, for the most part. But everything else is good. His low game, he has so many good lows. Down back 4, -14, but he gets a little combo on counter hit. I mean, not mess it up. Yeah. And it hurts. Against certain characters, I think he can get the knee. Let's see if he can get the knee against Leroy. Well, against certain characters, this low here is a real deal launcher. Like big characters like Marduk, they can eat the down 2-3 after the full crouch down forward 4-1. So yeah, he's got some of everything. Really, really good punishment. You know, 10 frames. He has 1, 2, 4, you know, 12, well, 11. If you want to just stun, you know, not too many moves are gonna be just negative 11, so that's useless. But he has a 10, he has an 11, he has a 12 and 4-4, he has a 13 and down 4 1-4, and the range on everything is good, you know. 14, he has forward 2-3, as well as up forward 3+4. And if you're just super quick, you know, he can do 4-4-2. 4-4-2-2, that's a launch. So that's for 15 and up. And you know, if he blocks a really punishable low like a hell sweep, he does have a delayed hop kick. But I guess it doesn't matter since while standing 2 does the same amount of damage. Yeah, and the ground punches are just ridiculous. You know, 25 extra points every time. Super, it's hard to time that though, but most of the time he's gonna get in the 90s.
Can you tell John?
Not the 80s, but the 90s. So he's got damage like comparable to like Geese and Akuma. Except that, you know, unlike them, he doesn't need meter. He just can do it. Any launch. Real strong character. However, you know, he can definitely still lose. That's the whole point I was trying to make with the tweet, is that right now, you know, the character hasn't even been out for a whole week yet. And people are just losing their minds, you know. We've never had a character really good before. Jin has never existed. Geese in season 2, Akuma in season 2 and 3, and season 1 too, you know. They never existed, you know. Devil Jin in season 1 and 2 never existed. And each of them has stuff that this guy, you know, he doesn't have. And they can still abuse it. And that's the thing that, you know, is really making me question, like, the community and what they see is great. Yeah, you say Jin and Akuma are hard, but it's easy. It's easy with Leroy. Okay, there's, again, you know, an easy S tier character. Let's not act like Tekken 6 didn't exist. Where Bob was brain dead, Lars was brain dead, and they were just super good. The only characters that had a little bit, just a wee bit of difficulty that was S tier like that was Steve and Law. But you know, this is Tekken 7 now. Right, this is Tekken 7. That's why I brought up, you know, Geese. Who is still a problem. Who is still, you know, pretty much super duper strong. But we're not talking about it because Leroy's on the screen now. Why does this excuse it happening again, the stone line? Oh, it's definitely not an excuse. Because honestly, if you ask me, I don't think this character is like OP at all. I think you can beat him if you just practice and get a feel for him instead of, you know, oh my god, nerf everything, nerf him to the ground. You know, make everything punishable so that he'll be another, let's look at the characters. Let's look at the characters. Another Lay Noctis, or, you know, Armor King. People that no one picks. We don't see them at all in tournaments. We don't even see Josie's super good, but we don't see her. Crazy. Lars got buffed. He's really good now. Don't see him. Lee is really good. We don't see him except GM and maybe Jody. Leo, you know, Miguel is insane. Nina, no one plays Nina super good, you know. Leroy is gonna fall in that character category. We don't want that, do we? He's needing a macro dash to eat the down forward. 2-1. It's the real difference. Let's be real here. All of his lows hit grounded. Right. Right. I mean, I made the tweet and of course it's gotten a lot of replies and retweets. A lot of agrees and a lot of disagrees. And that's great. You know, for all you guys who are wanting Leroy to be nerfed to the ground or even nerfed a little bit, I'm on your side. I am on your side with that tweet. You just don't know it. I'm your friend. You know, like they say, all publicity is good publicity. Have you ever heard that saying? So me, you know, tweeting it and saying he's, you know, not broken and all that, and so many people in the replies are just, no man, you got it all wrong, he's broken, he's the worst thing in Tekken history, you know, he's the cheapest character, he's the best character in the game, he's #1, you know. Someone is gonna look at that and maybe, just maybe, make the changes necessary. But you know, hopefully for the people who have been waiting on this character forever, hopefully, you know, Harada and them don't just nerf him to the ground. Hopefully. What's up, Federer? Who was broken to me in Tekken? Of all my years of playing Tekken, I would say the only character that would make me utter the words broken OP, you know, and like seriously, not trolling or anything, was like Tekken 5.0 Steve. But even then, you know, I was like, I can pick Lee and beat him. But you know, that was the one character I thought King could not mess with, and like any Tekken, that was Tekken 5.0 Steve. That was, you know, that was something to have an outrage over. But that's neither here nor there. This is Tekken 7, like one of you nice gentlemen in the chat said. You know. Yo, Federer, I really appreciate it. Yo, that's a dope emote you got there. What's my onion on that? Tekken 6 Brian. Yeah, Tekken 6 Brian was godlike.